Hey everybody, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael. I'm your healthy host, getting healthier every day. I hope everybody had a great weekend, a great Sunday. As probably many of you noticed, I didn't release a video yesterday. I was down in beautiful San Diego, where it was like sunny and 75 degrees and, beautiful, nice wind. And I was about 2 miles from the coast, from the beach, at a company function for my wife's company. So, that took priority. I did not release a video yesterday. I wanted to take a little break. So today I'm back with a new video, and this video is very interesting. Saturday, I had a subscriber of mine, a very loyal subscriber of mine, send me a 13-minute audio file of a recording she made with not driver care, not a driver specialist, but a driver care employee at GrubHub, voicing her concerns with the new pay model. And this lady really one of my subscribers really knocked it out of the park, made very, very good points, and voiced her concern with this driver care employee. And I will let you listen to it here. I'm gonna fade to black here. I'm gonna put up the audio file so everybody can listen to it. Like I said, it's about 13 minutes. It's definitely worth listening to. Excuse me, the whole 13 minutes, and then I will come back and we'll discuss it. Okay, so here it goes here.
Thank you for calling Driver Care. This is Amy. How can I help you? Hey, Amy. How's it going? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm okay. I have a question for you guys. Sure. What's going on with the pay in my area? I used to get a base pay of $3.25 per delivery, and then it was 50 cents a mile, even though it wasn't true mileage. Like, you'd have to be driving a helicopter to have it be accurate, but at least it was 50 cents a mile, right? And then, of course, if there's a tip from the customer, and I used to actually be able to see, like, customer information, like if there was special instructions or whatever, because, like, sometimes people have food allergies, and it would be nice to see special instructions. But now, if you go to look at anything the diner says, or look to see if they were decent enough to actually, think that you should have a tip because you're using your car and your gas and your tires and, your transmission, you can actually look and see if this person even thought you would deserve a tip. But now, when you go to look at the customer information, it says customer information will be available when you hit .order. Like, what in the hell is GrubHub doing? Because I'll be honest with you, and I know it's not you personally, I have only had one freaking order this week that was worth accepting from them. And my acceptance rate right now, unfortunately, is tanking, and it's back in the lower 50s, and it went from the upper 60s, which isn't great. But, I mean, this week, I've decided literally that if this doesn't change, I'm done with GrubHub. And I can tell you that this week, talking to 5 other drivers in my area, they're all done with GrubHub. GrubHub is losing drivers. Drivers that have experience. The new drivers are too stupid to figure it out. And they don't understand that they're only making like 50 cents a mile now, like total pay, not the 22 cents a mile that you guys are giving, but like the total trip. By the time they get back to their starting point, it's 50 cents a mile. They're too dumb to get it. But all the experienced drivers that you guys had, they're leaving GrubHub and they're working for DoorDash. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm done. So, like, I'm finished.
I understand. No, and I understand your frustration.
Okay.
You are trying to make a living. You have to put food on your table as well and pay for a roof over your head, as well. And it's hard, when you're getting these crappy
low-ball offers. Yeah. Exactly.
I probably should have rephrased it a little bit better, but low-ball offers, that's probably a better way to put it.
It's okay.
So what, and you are in Maryland.
I'm in the Baltimore region, but I won't go down to the city. I won't even go halfway. I won't go down to Charleston because from Charleston, GrubHub says, hey, go to Baltimore. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not working for no tips. Like, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
So,
we have rolled out, we're going by markets, the new pay structure. So I don't know, did you receive the email that was sent out by the,
yes, you know what? I did. And the funny thing, I did, and I read it. And then the chart at the bottom was a complete joke because they're comparing apples and oranges. And so they're giving you like the old pay model and the new pay model and like this delivery versus that delivery and see how you make more with this new pay model. And I'm like, bullshit. Why don't you compare the same delivery on the old pay model and the new pay model? Like, they're being shady. I'm sorry. That example that they give you in that email is a crock. Because I'm like, if they took the exact same order and ran the exact same order side by side, then they would show you how you're losing money. But they won't do that. And I can tell you, I do have some experience with this. About 3 months ago, I was asked to pick up an order from Charcoal Deli, which is right around the corner from me. And they're like a little pit beef stand, right? They're not They're relatively pricey for a sandwich place. And it was being delivered to a college kid in Towson at Marshall Hall, like up in the student residential area. And so, I was going to make $10.44 on it. I really didn't want to go down to Towson, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. You're getting like $2 a mile. I mean, that's not bad. It's not rush hour yet, so you can get back out here. So just go ahead and do it. So I did. The customer tipped me $1. And I'll be honest with you, I was pretty pissed about that because if you're that broke, then maybe you shouldn't be ordering from Charcoal Deli when you probably have a meal swipe card that you can use on campus, right? Like really? But okay, whatever. It's a college kid. They don't have a freaking clue. So I delivered it, but when I got there, I actually did call her because there is no place to park. And I texted her, and I said, hi, great news. I just want to let you know your dinner's here. Unfortunately, I don't feel safe leaving my car because I don't want to get a ticket. And so I hate to say I made her ass walk down and get her food, but for a freaking $1, I'm not going to go walk all the way through the residential area to your hall. Like, I'm sorry. No. I brought your food.
I agree with you.
So, but anyway, I made $10.44 on that, okay? And that was like an 8-mile trip. So 2 days ago, before I decided I was done with GrubHub, I got an order from Charcoal Deli, and it was going all the way down to Lake Avenue, which, if you know anything about Baltimore, and you probably don't, that's just shy of Northern Parkway. So you're in Baltimore City at that point. So it's like 3 miles further. And for 3 miles more from the exact same damn restaurant, I was only making $7.04.
Okay.
And I was like, really, GrubHub? I'm not playing your game. I'm done with this app.
So what I would go ahead and do, because here in this department, we just handle the live order issues. What I would go ahead and do is I would definitely take maybe put that example in an email to your driver specialist and, give an example because we're here to work with you guys. We want you to be successful. And your feedback does matter to us. So if you can go ahead and put an email together and let her know, and, maybe let her know, too, that you have also talked to other drivers as well, and the other drivers aren't very happy.
No, they're pissed. Yeah.
As well. And maybe something can be changed because if they get enough feedback from all the different drivers, then, we can maybe sit down. Because there was, and this is the feedback, because we've gotten feedback from drivers about the pay scale, and this is what we came up with to go ahead and roll out to you guys. So maybe I would start there and just explain to them, that a lot of the drivers aren't happy with this new change and see what they can go ahead and do to maybe make some changes for you.
Okay.
Yeah. You know who your driver specialist is?
No, could you please text me that? I think somebody
Of
did a
course.
few months ago, but I've completely lost
Of
it
course.
in my text because you know how that happens, right? So
Oh,
if you could
yeah.
send me that. That would be great.
Of course, Tiffany. I would be more than happy to go ahead and do that for you. And, please, hopefully maybe this will get the ball rolling and maybe, something might be changed as
Right.
well.
Right. I hope so. I mean, I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't think GrubHub gives a shit about its drivers. I think GrubHub gives a shit about GrubHub. And I think that GrubHub is more than content to let experienced drivers go if we're not happy with the new pay because, like I said, the new drivers, they're stupid. They don't have anything to compare it to. They don't remember making more money, and they're not smart enough to think, oh, gee, if I'm not making X, Y, Z money, then by the time I, do my oil changes, my tires, I rebuilt my transmission last year. It cost me $2,400. So,
Wow.
if they don't have that kind of experience, and then they, and they haven't paid their taxes yet, they're not smart enough to figure out, gee, so basically I'm paying money out of my pocket to make money for GrubHub, and I'm not making a freaking penny. I'm losing money. And the new drivers are too stupid to figure that out because they're too busy trying to be premier, and they haven't figured out that sometimes it does not pay to be premier.
Right.
You have the right to not take something if it is not worth what you're doing to your vehicle, and it is not worth the time you're going to spend on it. Your time and your vehicle are your money. And they haven't figured that out yet. They're like, I want to be premier. So I think GrubHub would be happy if all the experienced drivers were like, bye, and all the new drivers were like, we want to be premier. We'll take every order. I think that would tickle GrubHub. So I'm not really sure that I would agree that GrubHub wants us to be successful. I don't think GrubHub gives a flying frig about us. I think GrubHub cares about GrubHub. If they cared about us, I don't think they would have rolled this same model out. So, I mean, I'd love to contact my specialist. Don't get me wrong. But, I feel like they'd be more than happy to clean house with this new pay model. And the only people that are going to stick around are the idiots who want to be premier and haven't figured out they're actually losing money to work for GrubHub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will go ahead and definitely forward you your driver specialist information, and then you can reach out to them, and maybe hopefully you can get something changed.
Yeah, I mean, that would really be great. I guess, every journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, so let's start walking, right?
Right? Well, you try to have a better day.
Yes, I mean, I will. I'm not turning on the GrubHub app. I'll go do something else. But I still felt like, I have a moral obligation to let this company know what I think as a driver.
Of course.
And
Okay, so we are back. As I mentioned previously, that's a very interesting recorded conversation. I'm curious what you guys think. Of course, the GrubHub employee had to pull the company line, toe the company line, and say, yada, yada, yada. It's clear from listening to it, this employee has received feedback before and understands, she understands how bad this new pay model is for many, many people. But again, in the end, she's an employee of GrubHub, and she had to toe the company line. The conversation was very enlightening. Nothing new, unfortunately. However, the advice that this GrubHub employee gives is very good. Email your driver specialist. Let them know your concerns. If you do not know your driver specialist's email, there is a generic email box set up for GrubHub for driver specialists. It's driver specialists with an S at grubhub.com. And that when you email that, it will go to a generalized mailbox for GrubHub. So those of you that want to voice your concerns You can email your driver specialist, or you can email driverspecialist@grubhub.com, and a generic or a all-purpose driver specialist who monitors that mailbox will get the hint. I highly suggest you do that. I don't suggest you spam them. I suggest if you're going to email them, make your points very clear. No name calling, no insults. Be very methodical. Explain why you think it's bad. Give examples why you think it's bad, and let them know how you feel. The only way they will know that no one likes this is with your feedback, because apparently it was your feedback and my feedback, bullshit, excuse me, that led them to this latest pay model that they say is the best thing since sliced bread, which is not. Anyway, I thank you for joining me for this pit stop today. Wish I had better news, but this was very enlightening. The conversation was great to listen to. It was the points that this driver, this subscriber of mine made was superb, and she got her points across. I'm curious what you think. Please leave comments in the comment section below what you think of this recording. As always, please follow me on social media. The links are in the description below. Also, my no tip, no trip t-shirt and bumper stickers and a couple other things that I now sell, and I get a big 79 cents a t-shirt. If you want to help support the website, want to help support my channel, buy a shirt, buy a sticker. Like I said, I get 79 cents per shirt or sticker. That link will be in the description below. As always, I thank you for joining me for this pit stop. We will see you next time on the Delivery Driver's Pit Stop. Too many pit stops. Bye-bye, everybody.